My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is April 21st, 2023. It is 1 a.m. on the dot, 12:59. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. I have a lot to share with you. So yesterday during the day, I came across a thread that had this TikToker who is, I believe, an attorney who was going over Samantha Markle's court papers. And if I came across that around that time, I would have added it on the previous video, but I just saw it, so I want to share it with you as a continuation of the other one. Okay, question I've been seeing is why the courts is giving Samantha, let's just say Samantha, so many chances with the appeal. Watch this. Okay, 52 seconds.
Why is the court giving Samantha Markle so many chances here? This is such a good question, and there's two reasons. So first, by giving her all these chances, the court is making its order appeal-proof. It's telling the appellate court, look, I didn't rush to judgment here. She's got a crappy complaint, and I gave her so many chances to fix it, she didn't do it. Second, though this is a little bit technical, it's very important. We're still only on the pleadings, right? Meghan Markle is saying, fine, accept all the allegations you said are true. Regardless, you've not legally stated a claim for defamation. When you're that early in the case and you're not talking about the actual evidence yet, courts are instructed to give plaintiffs another chance because you don't want to take away their day in court too early, just because their lawyers, for instance, did a bad job of stating their claims. Why is the court giving...
That makes sense, and I think I sort of touched slightly on this aspect because when I was going over the documents, I didn't see her making any real actual defamation points that Meghan have made. So that makes sense to me. Let's read some of the comments and then that's it. Thanks for sharing this video and the rest. No problem. Thank you. What is that? Okay, that's a commercial. Okay. BB, thank you for the legal analysis. Keep us posted. Okay, Sam also tried to get the judge kick off the proceeding, claiming she would be favorable to Meghan because the judge was appointed by Obama and the Obamas and the Sussexes are allies. He posted another one after this one. Oh, really? Okay, so if I come across it, I'll share it with you. So that's it with this. Let's go to the next tweet. And I believe it's a video as well. So let's see. Okay, next one. I hope it doesn't have any music. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's see here. Okay, this woman has never met Meghan, has never spoken to her, has never met her friends, yet speaks about her with such authority, speaks about her mindset and plans with such authority. It's incredible the type of bile the UK public accept from their broadsheets. Okay, so she retweeted that. They both behave themselves at the Jubilee. Are you effing real? These are two grown-up adults who will do whatever they want, when they want, regardless to the hating UK media. Lastly, Harry's busy with Invictus, my dear. Spare by Prince Harry isn't all what he has gone. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's hear this. Please don't make it no music.
She was doing that.
How on earth did I get here?
Since Spare came out, we've barely seen her. We've written pieces saying it's interesting that she's kept such a low profile during the promotional tour for her husband's book.
Where? Doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?
My colleague Victoria Ward wrote a piece saying that she kind of wanted Harry to own that and took a step back from it. My other colleague Gordon Rain has written a piece saying that she's concentrating on the 3 Ps, which is planning, parenting and podcasting. And she's in the...
There she is. She just admitted, where is Meghan? They haven't seen her and all of that. Oh my God. But let's listen.
Background planning this relaunch. I had spotted that she had, we think, kind of reinvigorated her Instagram feed at Meghan has been relaunched, but she hasn't posted anything on it yet, and there's this idea
But how do you know if it's Meghan herself? How do you know it's actual the Meghan that we all know? Maybe it's a different Meghan.
she's going to do this kind of Martha Stewart meets Kim Kardashian thing online of relaunching The Tig, which was her old lifestyle blog, and then ramping up her social media.
What in the name? These are tweets that I think the squads were discussing. Are these people for real? Are they for real? They really think it's Meghan. Well, I don't know either. I don't even know who's doing it. But what? Wow. I don't even know what to say about that.
Why didn't Meghan come to the coronation? Well, I think the answers are pretty obvious. First of all, post South Park and everything that's been said and done about Spare.
Wait a second. Did the coronation happen already? Today is April 21st. Is that what I said at the beginning of this video? The coronation haven't even passed yet. What in the name is this?
She couldn't guarantee a positive reception, and I don't think the Duchess of Sussex is somebody that wants to be booed or, God forbid, egged outside Westminster Abbey.
So these are the things that happened to Charles. Charles already got egged, got booed so many times. Oh my Lord.
Suggesting, by the way, that anyone would or should do that, but it was a possibility. We've seen the King and the Queen Consort egged. Second of all, she said to Oprah Winfrey, the only title I really care about is Mum. And I think she wouldn't want to be apart from her children, not least when it's Archie's 4th birthday. I don't think there's much capital in it for Meghan to come here anymore. She's disenfranchised herself from the royals and the family.
Well, especially the way you're talking about her right now, it makes it perfect sense to stay away from over there. The coronation didn't even happen yet, but you already have an assumption of her. How the hell do you know about all of that when the day they haven't even happened yet? What the hell is this?
She's not on good terms with her sister-in-law.
Well, things that they put her through. Do you think she will go through that again? The whole bunch of nonsense, the headlines you keep on writing about her, why would she put herself through that? Especially after the Queen's death. Throughout the week, the nonsense you guys were writing about her, why would she put herself through that again? My goodness, like Harry said, they want to put their mental health first.
Suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever experiences negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do.
So this is what they're talking about. She wants to keep her mind well and protected.
I think she found the Platinum Jubilee quite difficult and the funeral, and why would she want to put herself through that? Also,
like
at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. These are Harry's relatives. He can go and do the royal thing because he's a blood-born prince. Even internally, she might have feared a hostile reception. So I just don't think there was much in it for Meghan to come to the coronation, and that's why.
What in the
Is Meghan, because she's not going to go to the coronation, going to start upstaging the weekend or causing mischief over in Montecito?
What in the name is this? Oh my God, let me read some of the comments here. So, what the hell? Come on. What happened here? Okay. So the coronation already happened. That's what I was saying. I heard, why didn't she come? Camilla must be a psychic. My God, Tomley is one vile individual. She stands alongside Levine, Brower, Morgan, Clarkson, Jabson, and a few others who make it a living from bullying a woman they don't know. Shame on her. Shame on them. What is it? There was a time she did well, it came on my timeline, a radio thing where she said she came out that she had a miscarriage or something like that. And I remember saying, why will I feel any kind of sorrow or empathy, anything for you, when in fact you were bashing Meghan when she said she had a miscarriage? My God. Baggage for God. I'm waiting for Camilla to visit that couple of racist terrorists. Yep, that's what I think too. They were low-key at the Jubilee. What is she talking about? The dog whistle, they talk about her like she is uncivilized and has never been in formal situation. I've just gone on YouTube and downvoted this piece of garbage and also reported it as a non-factual reporting, but her personal opinion and harassment of Harry and Meghan, the fact she uses the Telegraph logo to sanction her lies and harassment, should be reported. Okay, the fact that the Telegraph is such a racist cesspit they let her use their logo is the bigger problem. I wondered, I mean, at some point, I don't know, I think God is gonna do something. My goodness, I wonder they'll finally give up and fold their loss making toilet paper. Okay, so much jealousy and hatred. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Alright. Oh my goodness. Wow. You could see the nonsense that these people are keep on pushing, even in the US, the nonsense that they keep on pushing. Alright. Senteble showed class. This is how charity behaved when Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, gave them money. Mind you, this is a charity that tackles racism. At Saint Charity, a mental health advocate founder said Meghan talking about suicidal ideation was victimhood. Let's see this one. A British charity said it initially kept Meghan Markle's $1,300 donation a secret in case she damaged its reputation. Okay, the squad were very upset about that, and I think that's when the squad said, forget you then. Okay, let's see here. When Meghan Markle donated about $1,300 to HEMA, okay, HEMA, I think I pronounced it right, HEMA, the grassroots organization kept it quiet. However, the charity changed its mind after watching the Duchess discuss racism with Oprah Winfrey. No more money for them from any squad. The Duchess donated to the Nottingham charity, which tackled racism and Islamophobia, in August. This is old news though. Okay, saying a charity connected to King Charles not taking suicidal ideation seriously is dangerous for anyone who seek help from them. Refuge, a charity connected to Queen Camilla and advocates for domestic violence, silent after Clarkson-Vile article, but quick to defend Fiona Bush. The thing is that the institution, they have, this is the thing I keep on saying, they have people every corner of every issues you could think of. Okay, their people is there. So when push come to shove, they already know. It's just that when there is an issue that need to be protected, the institution, they do it. All right, they all are on their post to protect the institution. They all are there to protect each other. When there's an issue, they just turn a blind eye. They all are there to protect the institution. They just turn a blind eye. My goodness. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I remember talking about this lady over here. Yeah, they just lip service, nothing more. Okay, HRH, Prince Charles, and Saint founder and chief executive Marjorie Wallace, CBE, at the opening of, was it POWIC? In 2003. I don't know. They use those charities, I think, to just do some crazy stuff. My goodness. Wow. Oh my God. Their mind are gone. Their mind are gone. They look like robotic kind of thing. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It may not be, okay? I'm just looking at this picture and that's all that came to mind. They look like they're under control. The UK got them. Wow. Okay, exclusive. Camilla's very glamorous private party. Then, okay, we've seen this so many times. Okay, this is, I think it was either before or after that Clarkson wrote that piece about Meghan being dragged and all of that. Okay, there is nothing wrong with Meghan's reputation. What is wrong here is your lack of moral code. If you worry about your reputation, return the money. If you accept, be thankful to the person who is kind enough to consider you. Okay, they bought into the smear campaign when they should have been the one pushing back in the first place. Okay, well, the world is seeing them for who they are. I don't know. It must be some sort of a way people, God wants people to open people's eyes to see what's going on. Because at some point, this nonsense needs to stop. Okay? And that's why some of us don't donate to these UK charities. This is what I was saying. Yeah, the squad was like, forget you. If you could stay quiet when she was going through all of this, and you received the money, but you didn't say anything, but yet you kept the money. So the squad were like, forget you. I remember that story. Okay, and that's why some of us don't donate to these UK charities. You never know when they start attacking Meghan. Exactly. And most of them stay silent when she's being attacked. We learned the hard way. They lost big time. We could have fundraised big if they had treated her with kindness. Okay, because nothing screams integrity more than a charity saying, quote, your money is good enough, but you are not, end quote. For our organization to lack such a moral compass with such a full chest is beyond pathetic. I wonder why they did not give back the money, or they were so scared it will still come out later, or what was their plan. Okay, she really needs to stop working with British charities if this is how they see her. I don't know. Let me. The only thing I could see is Well Child. That's it. Well Child is the only one I could see, because it's no fault of those kids that's going through some of those things. All right, next tweet. It will never cease to frustrate me that Kate Middleton was put in this position because of her own incompetence. It was at this moment Kate should have realized that both her and Meghan could have built a strong relationship with the brothers and with each other. Instead, she looked at Meghan like, what the F are we up against? I think this is the moment. I feel like I shared this on one of the videos yesterday. Okay, this is the moment where Meghan, was saying something about, let's listen to the video.
You'll often hear people say, well, you're helping women find their voices. And I fundamentally disagree with that, because women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to be encouraged to listen.
Okay, this is the moment, the exact moment I keep on pointing out to some of the squad where the hate toward Meghan started. This is that moment, because this is where Meghan is saying about women's voice and all of that. Their radar went up, so they needed a reason to start attacking her. But Harry have said, and the squad have said, that it was after the, is it Australia tour or something like that? But I think this is where it started. Okay, the hate campaign started here. Their radar, they went to their drawing board to find how they're gonna start, kick her out of there. All right, let's read. I'm telling you, Henry VIII always brings some good conversation. All right, her thread continue. Kate in many ways is exactly what the firm wanted and a wife for William. I've said this. I even did a video about that. I did a video about it. Was it? Not even last year. I think it was the year before. That yeah, it is exactly what they needed. And I think I bought a clip of a video that I recorded when I went on a museum tour in Williamsburg, Virginia, I believe. Alright, yeah, I did that video. Go check it out. It's on PYTE. Alright, Kate in many ways is exactly what the firm wanted and a wife for William. Willing to share the spotlight, has given the institution an heir and to spare, doesn't say or do anything that could be considered controversial. But she is a successor to Diana, and while really nobody could compete with Diana's memory, Kate has really dropped the ball. There, when Meghan entered the firm, this failure became much more obvious. You don't have to like it or them to see the obvious. No one is writing 44 plus articles per day on someone who doesn't hold their interest. Okay, no one is perfect. I mean, we all know that. Okay, what was this one about? She retweeted that. It was at the moment okay, so I read it already. Okay, I don't want to go. Should I go in that thread? Because I have more to. Oh, what the hell is this? I don't want YouTube to block my video. Okay, this scene. Okay, otherwise KKK backyard will sweep through. Okay, I think I think this was the moment when Kate truly realized what she was up against when she realized that Meghan was about the work. Okay, the problem with Kate is that she wants to be the only woman in the room. It reminds me of that little clip where she's working with the Queen and she opened her mouth and the Queen shut her right away. She was very smooth and articulate in this clip. She had no excuse not to be, as she says those same phrases over and over and over again, even though they often have nothing to do with the organization where she's speaking. She doesn't care. Those phrases are all she knows. What she's talking about Meghan? They were asked, if you see the whole thing, okay, at least Meghan has phrase model compared to Princess Mumble. The only phrases she has is mumbling. Let me leave that alone. I don't want to talk about this because I've covered it in other videos. You know, the haters have to come and say their nonsense. Okay, this, when I came across it yesterday, I put it on my community board. Look at Harry over there. My goodness. Okay, this photo says exactly how Harry and William feel about Charles marrying Camilla. I see that Harry was always going to expose Charles and Camilla. William, who don't even look at them, was always going to suppress his anger at them. WikiLeaks definitely has displayed aggression. Wow. Let's look at the picture. Damn. Yesterday was the first time I saw this picture. Wow. Look at Harry right there. My God. Knowing what we know now. The things that they put him through, using him to pop up themselves. Wow. And by looking at Harry here, it seems like, okay, the thing that I got from it, you know, the institution itself. I think Harry have great respect for the institution that his family is part of, that he grew up in. Wow. Harry had it. Wow. And I think these two as well. What's her name? I forgot her name. I think that's Anne's daughter. And there's Edward right there. Wow. And look at the Queen as well. I think all the people who had a strong feeling about it. Yeah. And you could see William and Anne, same reaction kind of. But Harry's expression shows more. Unbelievable. Okay, let's read some of the comments now. Okay, I did take screenshot and put it on my community board, but I didn't read them. There is nothing the squad won't find. I'm telling you, even Moses and the burning bush isn't in the secure hidden location. Photo courtesy of Baron the Royal Sussex. Oh, okay. Is this their wedding? It was, I thought. The Queen didn't go. Quite a few people giving them side eyes. Yep. Blessing service after the wedding. Okay, thanks for finding this gem. Wow, you can tell Harry and William didn't want to be there. Okay, thank Baron on Royal Sussex. He had it on his show today. Okay, never saw this before. Baron from Royal Sussex had it on his show today. Okay, wait. I thought the Queen didn't attend the wedding, so who's the lady in white? Okay, the Queen, it's a blessing service after the wedding. Wow. Why do royals always look like their weddings are a burden? Because they are. Most are not for love. Alright, after this, that's it. I'm no fan of Prince William, but it's clear where the fight started. With King Charles, who didn't think about William, Harry, or his wife Diana, and his selfish pursuit of his own gratification and desire. He doesn't deserve to be king. Looking at the pictures, my heart ache. Yeah, William, I don't like this, but I must accept it. Harry, hell no. I will not forgive the pain my mom suffered because of those two. Yeah, I agree with this comment. He is furiously loyal to his mom still. Harry has been unhappy for a long time. Glad he has found happiness. Yeah. What's laughable is that this wasn't a church marriage, haha. It was a simple blessing. Charles can be married to a divorcee and be defender of the faith. As for William, he is beyond disgusting. Okay, I never saw this picture before. I was so upset that the Queen allowed this abomination of a marriage to take place that I literally walked out of my apartment and left my mom to watch it on her own. Well, it's almost like when kids, young love, wants to get married and they refuse to let them marry. Look at this. If they had let him marry her from the beginning, all this nonsense we're seeing will not happen. Well, then again, when you look at the destruction that's happening right now, the carnage that's happening, similar to what Harry said, not his exact word, but would all of this will have happened? Well, Harry would have been born? Would Princess Diana have died? So I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, after this tweet, that's it. Amazing pic. The Queen looks so sad, and everyone else either isn't looking at the happy couple or glaring at them. Not a smile to be found. Yeah, let's look at the image again. Yeah, but definitely, you get Harry's fully, knowing what we know now from reading the spare or listen to the audio of it, knowing what we know now, this really expressed Harry's feeling. You could see it here. Wow. And Anne as well. But when you look at Edward, what's her name again? I don't remember her name. Okay, you could see there's some sort of a disappointment there. My goodness. And probably, what's his name? Andrew as well. They're all looking down. But Philip, however, I think he's like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna be going soon. I'm sorry. Nobody knew when they're gonna die. But Philip, who's just reading the book or whatever, I mean, he knew how Charles felt for Camilla from the beginning. So I don't think he gave a rat's ass about what's going on right there. He's just, let's go on with it.
In fact, Diana claimed Prince Philip had actually given his blessing to the affair on the eve of a royal wedding, as long as Charles gave marriage to Diana a sporting chance.
My father-in-law said to my husband, if your marriage doesn't work out, you can always go back to after 5 years, which is exactly it. I mean, for real.
But the Queen, you could see the Queen's concern as well. You could see the Queen's concern. Everyone who's side-eyeing, see the concern. But William and Anne, the same thing. They're holding it in. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the next tweet. Wow, wow, wow. And we're seeing the result of it now. Alright, next tweet. I sort of started listening to this. There was a music behind it. So just watch the video while I'm reading this. Okay, quote, everything you lose is a step you take. Prince Harry and Meghan, there's the X, you own your own kid. Alright, there's that. There he is having he's enjoying his life. Alright, may God continue to protect him and his little family. What are they losing? Haha, they gain the utmost freedom. Okay, it's the part of the song. LOL, Taylor Swift. Yeah, the song was there, so I didn't want to put it. Taylor Swift. You got no reason to be afraid. You own your own kid. Yeah, you can face this. Beautiful video. I love every time I see them do PDA. Okay, public display affection, especially at official event, even more so when they did them in the UK. Really put Wank and Camilla and Big Ears to shame. Okay, love Harry and Meghan. I still remember when Meghan first adopted her Bigo from a shelter. I had just adopted one too. He's still with them too. So cool. Alright, that's that. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Alright, I want to move this. There's a video I need to finish edit from yesterday. The writers of this article, Erin Hill, New York, at Simon Perry, were quoting Revamping Kate hate pieces by Robert Jabson. These people do not speak for Harry and Meghan. This explains why People is suddenly printing royal source stories when the Sussexes don't use sources. Hate for profit. They better be careful with what's going on with Dominion and Fox. So they better be careful in the US. There's people, all right, People. Meghan Markle found the Windsor walkabout with William and Kate very difficult, says source. They staying behind the source, but yet Harry and Meghan, they don't talk to people. That's the nonsense that was going on when I was on vacation, where they were saying things that that was Kate's most difficult something about that walk. So now they're making it seem like it's Meghan now. They better be careful. Meghan Markle found the Windsor walkabout with William and Kate. Whatever. I just see like a lawsuit that they better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Okay, sources will no longer speak for Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Only the official communication team at Archwell will comment on that, on any stories concerning the couple. Okay, so this is the statement that they put out when they were leaving the UK. Okay, it is a time honoring tradition and journalism used to convey anything from a government spokesperson talking off a record to, and some unethical quarters make up quotes, but unnamed sources will no longer speak for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, their team have promised. Okay, it was a funeral and no one felt comfortable doing it. Okay, it's bigger than that. Robert Jabson is out there doing hit pieces on Carrier Tubman and Bald ATM, calling them out. He got a book to sell about Charles. Okay, People magazine is no longer a source for entertainment. It's now a source for British propaganda. I mostly blame Simon Perry. Wow, can't see right through this. Kate got hit, so let's turn it around on Meghan. Yeah, that's what they were saying about Kate thing here. And then they turn it on Meghan now. This, I remember exactly where I was seeing it. I was on vacation for spring break with my kids, and I was seeing Saturday. Okay, I remember that exactly. Saturday night, I was in the hotel going through my phone and I saw it. And when I came back from vacation, I tried, when I was making videos, I was looking for the streets. I didn't see them. Okay, how pathetic and unoriginal. Kate Trash Glassy Rag is competing with the National Enquirer. All I could say, they better be careful. Okay, they just better be careful. Next tweet. Alright, there was more, but I'm moving on. Harry raises $5 million for Senteble. Them, why then he raised $10 million. William answered phone in a restaurant. Them, there's the clown. Okay, there's this, exactly this. I don't get it. He's so stiff and unlikable. If he was just a guy from a pub, he'd be an awkward hanger on people humor, but try to avoid. Okay, seriously, Joe, they cheer because he answered a phone. LOL, you crack me up. Yeah, the Harry who's doing the work, says something similar to that in either the docuseries or his book where he mentioned. All right, let's go to the next tweet on Spare. I don't remember the quote, but anyway, let me not try to shuffle my brain because there's a lot to do, and tomorrow my husband has the computer. All right, next tweet. Okay, Will and Kate, quote, still have a deep love for Harry, but that does not extend toward his wife, Meghan Markle, end quote. Oh dear, not sure they realize what a deal breaker that is. It's such a petty and self-destructive behavior. Okay, that's from the Mirror. Okay, Prince William has short temper and can be difficult to work with. The Prince of Wales was compared to his father, the King, who the Royal Insider claimed had more patience than William, which sometimes left him feeling, I mean, they trained them to be like that. The courtiers, whoever's training them to be take the next position, they train them to be like that. But instead of training them to be, when you look at in comparison to the Spanish kid, the daughter, okay, educate her, do all sort of things, but these But anyway, it was a deal breaker in my marriage with my family. We came as a pair, or we didn't come at all. Okay, me too. It's all too common. They don't love Harry, otherwise they will accept his wife. This is true. William reminds me of this character in Pretty in Pink. Deep down, he knows he ain't shit, but it pisses him off more that Meghan knows he ain't shit. I remember him. Now he's so bold. I'm telling you, time isn't the essence. Yeah, I hated him in Pretty in Pink, but he did some really good movies later on. Right, there's this. Marca, Princess Kate has been... Okay, Marca, Princess Kate has, quote, been through the wringer, end quote, with William's verbal abuse. I'm telling you, they're setting them up for divorce. Look at the way William look at her. She's always trying to do that smiling. Look at William. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. Okay, did she know this about William when she married him? I have that in my intro. Spirit finger. Yes, this has Camilla fingerprint all over it. That is contempt in William's eye. Okay, he looks at her like he can't stand her. She knows who she married. Shaking my head. Jazz hand. I bet, but I don't believe that she's some shrinking violet. You bet he does this to her. He is a narcissistic abuser. Gloves are coming off. Yeah, what I think is happening here, they're making a case for the divorce here. Okay, let's see here. I think Kate is leaking this because of the negative backlash she has been getting, so she is trying to paint herself as a victim. She look goofy. Whatever's happening, it's just nonsense. There's no reason for any of this nonsense. Next tweet. Right, so there's that here. Laying the ground for divorce, probably not. If Marca is a source, there's the rolling eye. But watch this space. Okay, let's see here. Scandals and shockers. Murder, there's this. Why William and Kate's marriage is doomed. When was that? He has hair here. They're already setting them up for failure. Oh, that is the same, almost the same kind of reaction from the very first picture. He look at her in disgust, and she's with that smiling. That's when they were dating. Yeah, he looks so annoyed with her. It's like, just shut up. Just, oh my God. Okay, royals don't marry for love. There's Harry here. Okay, insiders said that Kate and William have resorted to trading insults, name-calling, and slamming doors during their private marital spat, but in public, they have chosen to always remain poised and committed to their duties. But you could see it in William's face. He looks so disgusted. Except from an upcoming book hitting shelves in December detail how their relationship isn't always picture perfect. Okay, it's, quote, it's not all sweetness, and quote, according to Tom. Okay, I don't want to name that nonsense. Marca, Princess Kate has been through the wringers with William. Verbal abuse. It's coming soon. That's all I say. 55 minutes ago. Right, let's go to the next one. Okay, I have spare here. Okay, what did Harry say the first time he saw Meghan without makeup? Alright, God, I love your freckles. Bango. Okay, those freckles beautiful. Close, but not quite right. Okay, God, I love your freckles. Okay, so there's the from the spare. Okay, 35 seconds.
He was FaceTiming. Hello? Hello? What are you up to? I'm with my mate. What's that in the background? Oh, are you watching cartoons? No. I mean, yeah, kinda. It's Inside Out. I moved to a quiet corner of the flat. She was back at her hotel. She'd washed her face. I said, God, I love your freckles. She took a quick breath. Every time she was photographed, she said they airbrushed out her freckles. That's insane. He was FaceTiming. Hello? Hello?
Okay,
what are you up to?
It's playing again. Alright, let's see here to comment under that. I mean, one of the best part of the book is that freckles are great, especially on Meghan. Right, there's this. What he said is, quote, God, I love your freckles, end quote. What he meant is, quote, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I can't keep my eyes off of you. I want you to have my babies. Let's practice. And then he keeps her pregnant for years after. Yeah, them freckles got him all shook up. Hey, God, I love your freckles. I melted. You'd swear he was saying to me, okay, my God, I love your freckles, or something like that. Okay, so the squad are responding to what he said. Yep, so someone put the part in the audiobook. All right, so this tweet here, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it by itself or leave it as here, but let's get going. I'll decide when I'm editing.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.